All right, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jordan Mosley, aka That Sneaker Bull, coming to you live with another sneaker video. Today I'm going to show you how to restore suede shoes. All you need for this project is a cotton dauber, a paintbrush, whatever suede dye you want, some gloves, and obviously a dry erase suede kit. Also some tape and a cutter. So you guys can get a good gauge, starting from left to right, we got the Jordan 4 Red Thunders, these 9060s, these Royal 4s, and these 2002 Rs. They're all in various conditions. From left to right, my Red Thunders are probably my newest and cleanest, least worn shoe. Going to my right, my 2002s are my most beat up, most worn shoe. Now I was being lazy, but your first step when doing this should be taping your midsole to make sure no dye gets on it. After you've taped your midsole, you're ready to paint the shoe. I use the cotton dauber on the bigger strips and I use the paintbrush on the small little corners. You can also use the tape to block off other areas. I'm painting black right next to gray. If you were concerned about that, you could use the tape and tape off the gray areas of the shoe. As I'm going through each shoe, you can see that they're all in various conditions. These and my 2002 Rs are my more beat up shoes. You can see that there's many light patches. And these Royal 4s are a 7-year-old shoe. To go a little bit more in depth, my Red Thunder 4s on the left are a Durabuck, which is essentially a synthetic nubuck, and the rest of the shoes are suede. The length of the hairs on the suede, however, are different. On my 9060s, it's a short hair suede. On the Royal 4s, it's also a short hair suede, but it's a little bit longer than the 9060s. And on these 2002s, it's a longer hair suede. Now this part right here is important. After you've dyed your shoes, you want to let them sit and dry. After they dried out, you want to get your dry erase kit and brush it out to make sure the suede is soft. Now I didn't show the whole process, but after you've brushed it out, you're going to want to put on another layer of dye. I recommend 2 to 3 coats. For this project, I put 2 coats on each shoe. You're going to repeat the process for every layer you put on. So you're going to want to dye it, let it dry, brush it out, dye it again, let it dry, brush it out. This next part of the video is to give you guys a before and after. The shoe on the left, I put 2 coats on and brushed out, while as the shoe on the right, I didn't touch. I'm gonna go one by one to give an in-depth analysis, but starting off with these Red Thunders, they look brand new. I don't know if my camera's picking it up properly, but these look brand new. Next is the 9060s, and I would say the same thing. The black parts of the shoe that I dyed look brand new. These, as well as the 4s I just showed you, the light spots look way darker. If you ever thought about restoring your suede shoes, these next 2 will give you a good idea of what it's like to restore beat up shoes. As you can see with the shoe on the left, it's much darker and all the light spots are almost gone, whereas the shoe on the right is a lot of fading. I didn't have enough dye to put a 3rd layer on these, but I'm almost positive if I put a 3rd layer on these would look brand new. Last but not least, here's the before and after on my 2002 Rs. The Royal 4s I just showed are my oldest shoe in this video, but these are by far my most worn and beat up shoe. Obviously for this pair I wasn't able to make them look brand new, but as you can tell I took a lot of mileage off the shoe and they look like they're in pretty decent condition. Overall with the process, I'm more than satisfied. As you can see, I made 2 shoes look brand new, and I took a lot of mileage off the other 2. If you're a sneakerhead or sneaker collector, I highly recommend you learn how to do this. It'll allow you to wear your shoes for a lot longer, and it will allow you to make them look nice again. The process isn't too hard. This was my first time doing it. I made a few mistakes, but overall it was well worth it. The biggest mistake I made while doing this was not using tape and a cutter, so it took a little extra time to clean off the midsole. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. As always, like, subscribe, and let me know if this is something you plan on doing in the future, and I hope I helped you.